all of you, my wonderful guests. I'm sure you are wondering where you are and how you got here, but I assure you that that information is completely irrelevant. What is relevant, however, is why you are here. You see, you are here because I sent some of my personal servants up to the material plane to find the most interesting of adventuring parties. And kudos to you all, they chose you. Now, I'm sure you're all thinking, who is this person? And again, very irrelevant information right now. However, if you must, you may refer to me as the Grand Overlord. Now, I'm sure you've all realized that there is no way out of those cells, but fret not, this is not a permanent situation. What is about to happen is, and I don't mean to brag, but my greatest festive idea to date. You see, I have a lot of important people that I need to keep entertained. So, what is going to happen is this. In turn, you will all be brought up into an arena, 2 teams at a time. You will then fight each other to the death for the entertainment of myself and my colleagues and my superiors. And I want to see bloodlust out there, people. Bloodlust is key. So we have 4 teams competing in this tournament, so to ensure we get the perfect amount of bloodlust, to make this a truly spectacular show, this is what you will be fighting for. The team that wins the tournament will be set free and returned to the material plane. Those who finish in 2nd and 3rd place will remain here in my domain to serve an eternity as my personal servants, which I will say is not a bad gig at all. And the team that finishes in last place will be sent to the deepest layer of this plane to suffer an eternity of torment and torture. So I really want everyone to give it their all. I'll leave you all to get ready. My assistant Vivica will be with you shortly to bring you to the arena. And remember, this is for entertainment, people. So let's give them a good show.
Guests are reminded that the front 3 rows is a splash zone. Ponchos are available for purchase at the gift shop. Can Gerazul the Dismembered please come to the front desk? We have your torso. All familiars must be with their masters at all times. Any found wandering will be banished to their own dimensions. Will the owner of the carriage with license 58008 please come to reception? Your nightmares are singeing the decor. Please remember that this is a no-smoking area. Perhaps not the immolated. Could you please move to the pre-approved smoking area? We ask you not to be concerned with the spontaneous combustion of Trovar the Cheater. On an unrelated note, outside food and drink is strictly prohibited inside the stadium. Everyone, take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final round of my first ever Battle Royale. This has been such a wonderful experience. Everyone has had such a wonderful time enjoying the blood sport, and now we have our final round, the winner of whom will be able to return to the material plane, and the losers will remain here as my personal servants forever. But that is just part of the sport. We have with us again our two wonderful teams who have competed so far, the Heartbreakers and the Player Flayers. So excited to have you all back, so glad to see you all now. As you can all probably see, you are currently standing on big stone columns over pools of burning lava. But don't let that dissuade you from taking chances and taking risks. As we have said many times throughout this competition, this is about entertainment, and with risk comes excitement. So, without further ado, I think it is time for us to jump into the blood sport and begin this final round of our Battle Royale! Blaze, you are up.
Just to confirm, we have the first round where we can't make offensive attacks, correct?
Indeed. For the first round, there are no offensive attacks.
Okay. Awesome. So as a bonus action, I am going to activate my Blade Song.
Very good.
And then as my full action, I'm just checking distances here. Okay. I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Ooh, very good.
So I turn invisible.
Indeed you do.
And my familiar also moves on my turn, correct?
They do indeed, yes.
Okay, and I am 99% sure. Yes, I have an owl. Okay, 60 feet fly. Okay, so my owl is gonna fly right up here and just hide behind the pillar.
Very good.
Right,
okay. Next we go to Snow.
I will. In that case, Snow is gonna... yeah, he doesn't like this level. He's just gonna thunder step out.
Very good.
So
Where
he's
would you like
gonna...
to thunder step?
He's gonna step over here.
Very good. Snow casts Thunder Step, and with a loud crash of lightning, he teleports across the lava and onto the safety of the bridge.
And... yeah, that's it.
Very good. Then we will move to the Flayed One.
At the moment, unfortunately, I think I don't have control of the token yet.
You should do. I've given you control over it, so you might need to refresh. There you go.
It's all good. Can I delay the Flayed One's turn until after Miracle Archer?
Yep, that's fine.
Cool. And is that just like I permanently delay the initiative?
You want to permanently delay his initiative? Because I'm happy to do that if you want to do that.
Yeah, so just permanently delay his initiative, so he just goes immediately after the...
Okay. In which case, it's Miracle Archer's turn.
That was convenient. So, Miracle Archer is going to use Cloak of the Bat. And
Indeed.
he's going to use his movement to fly to there. and then he's
Okay.
going to dash to fly to there.
Okay. So Miracle Archer flies to there.
He's going to use his bonus action to use the ability. To Divine Favor himself. So it's a little
Okay.
bit of attacks and stuff. And that's his turn.
Okay, in which case then it will be the flayed one.
The Blade one is going to haste the Miracle Archer.
Okay, very good. So the Miracle Archer is hasted.
And for the moment, he's just going to move. I'll say he's going to move with the owl, it's just so he's right on the edge, as far away as possible. But I'll move him once I've moved the owl. And then, as part of his turn, the owl is going to fly over here.
Okay, very good.
And I believe that's it.
Great, we will go then to Lincolnus.
Okay. So Lincolnus will step, in fact, barely even a movement. His foot will simply come forward, enraged by the fact that he is trapped on this column of doom, and will rage, screaming loudly into the abyss below. Does he have any idea how high up he is and how deep the plummet might be should he take a faulty step?
The plummet down into the lava is 60 feet.
Okay. Great. I'm really glad I chose a melee attack. It's the character. Feeling really good about that. In which case, that will be the end of Lincolnus' turn.
Very good, in which case we will go to Kato.
Hi, I'm shaking in my boots. I'm going to disguise myself as Lincolnus.
Okay. Fair enough. You disguise yourself. Okay.
And I believe that's all I can do on this turn.
You're well, I mean that'd be your action, right? So if you've got one, you can use a bonus action.
Yeah, don't think I do though, so.
Okay, fair enough. In which case, we will go to Tumult. Tumult. Great.
Hello, there we are.
There you go.
So, yeah, I am looking around as I'm wondering to myself what on earth I can do right now. So I think I'm just gonna have to do nothing.
Okay, sure thing. In which case, we will go to Win.
Okay. Win is going to, from the edge of the platform here, at the flying speed of 60, so I'm going to use my full action to go 120 feet down to here.
Okay, very good. You fly out that way.
Okay, and then I'm just going to do something with the owl. Right there, and then I'm gonna move my owl. He gets to fly 60 feet, so just kind of behind the pillar here.
Very good.
And that's it.
Okay, and then after Win, we have Gregory.
Okay, I have 2 questions first.
Yeah,
Is
indeed.
Is there a lip at the bottom of the pillar? Is that something I could potentially jump onto? Or is that a straight up pillar? By the bridge, I mean.
By the bridge? Yes, no, there. That is a lip on the thing. It's not a very big lip. It would only be about shin height for you.
Okay, so if I jumped, I could try and jump onto that lip and hold on there.
Potentially.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot. It's a 20-foot jump. So
It's a here.
Okay, how? What's your strength score?
16. But I'm
16,
going from the edge of this pillar to.
That's fine. And how tall are you?
Oh, not very. I don't think I ever wrote that down.
You're a dwarf, aren't you?
I'm a dwarf. Let's see, mountain dwarf. Just roll random. 4'5".
You're 4'5". Okay, so your long jump is only 16 feet.
Okay. With a run.
So, with a run up. So, if you are jumping from there to there, you could just make it.
Okay. And another question.
Yes.
My second question. I have boots of speed. If I activate them and use them to run up, would that give me a longer jump?
Boots of speed, I do not believe affect your jump distance. They just affect your movement speed. But you can make the jump either way. So.
Okay. Then I will. Okay. My bonus action will be to activate my boots of speed. Then I will take a long jump and try and make it to the edge of that pillar.
Very good. You run and jump, and you make it just to the edge of the pillar.
Okay, and so then I have.
You have an action left.
20 feet of movement. Can I keep on moving? Or is that my full movement?
No, as long as it's 20 feet of movement. So you've got. Well, hang on. So you've gone 5. I'd say that's your full movement just to get there, because
that's fine.
Jump takes up part of it.
Okay, then I will use. That's not.
Passed. Creepy armor on yourself, and your body is encased in tendrils of icy dark mist which covers your body. We will move to he who casts.
Excellent. He who casts would look around, then take out his finger and try to discern from what direction the wind is blowing. Look down from the pillar, see that it's awfully hot there, and then just blow an ever so gentle tune, a whistle, and he would summon a writhing tide of flying serpents, which says, as a bonus action, you gain a flying speed of 10 feet and can hover. This effect lasts for 1 minute.
Oh, you blow out onto the wind, and out of the rock beneath you, a swarm of flying serpents swarm round your ankles, and as you step onto the platform of writhing serpent bodies, you are carried up slowly into the air.
Excellent. And for now, he who casts would like to stay where he is.
Very good. And if, in that case, then we move to the first combat round of the game with Blaze.
Okay. Alright. As my action, I am going to activate my Radiant Soul, which, once per long rest, I transform, gaining wings, and deal extra damage.
Indeed.
That's my full action. Then I cannot tell which of my teammates is beside me. It's one of y'all.
Miracle. It's Miracle Archer.
Okay. I am going to how would it be if I tried to carry him?
If you wanted to carry him, you could carry him if you were moving at half speed.
You can carry if you want to, but I'm fine where I am.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then never mind. I will just move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure Blade Song doesn't give me. Oh, my walking speed. Oh, my walking speed, not my flight speed.
There you go.
Okay. So move there, and then I will cast Misty Step as bonus action.
Very
to
good.
Teleport here.
Very good, and you made it to the bridge. Very good. Okay, Blaze. Next is going to be Snow.
Snow is gonna he's gonna go down here. And he's gonna prepare to cast Bliss. I'm gonna hold my action until my friend down here comes within range.
I'm not likely to move from the pillar, so you can just use it.
Okay. Well then, in that case, I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself.
You cast a mirror image onto yourself. Very good. Okay.
And that is it.
Alright, very good. After Snow, we go to Miracle Archer.
I am going to... Rosie, I don't know what your character's called. The Warlock on the other side, directly opposite me.
Kato.
I'm going to take a shot at disguised Kato.
Okay.
And, I'm going to use Sharpshooter.
Okay, very good. Go ahead and make an attack roll at Kato.
So it's plus 2.
Plus 2?
Yeah, I'll try and roll it with the pluses.
That's fine. So I'm assuming, Rosie, that a 12 does not hit Kato.
It does not.
Okay, so the arrow... Yes, the arrow unfortunately does not find its mark, instead hitting the pillar beneath her.
Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm going to use my second attack to...
Okay. Go ahead and make another attack roll.
Actually, sorry. Oh no, don't worry, it's fine actually. Okay, so. Okay, so to this one, I will add a superiority dice to do a precision attack to try and increase the hit.
Very good.
So there's a 17 here.
It does.
Okay, so. Where are we? 1d8. Okay, so. Oh wow, okay. 12 to 22 damage.
22 damage is 22 damage to Kato. So
Hit, that matters.
interesting. So you've got so the 8 and then the 4 from the D4. Do you not?
So
do you not have a?
So the 8 is the longbow damage, so that just rolled my lucky. The D4 is the oh, what's it called? Guiding whatever, you know, the thing I cast on myself. The what's it called? Guiding strike.
Guiding strike.
Oh, sorry, no, not guiding strike. What's it called? I'll look up the name for you in a second, but it gives me a D4 to extra damage, basically.
That's absolutely fine. But then obviously you've got the 10 from sharpshooter.
Yeah.
But do you not have a dex bonus as well?
Oh yes, I'm just being stupid. Sorry, add another 5, so 27.
27 damage in total to Kato.
Thank you, Grand Overlord.
Indeed. And Kato, I believe disguise self is not concentration, is it?
It is not.
Very good. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna action surge and do it all again.
Very good. Go ahead and make another series of attacks. Okay, so we have a 14 on the first attack. Does that hit Kato?
It does not.
A 14 does not hit Kato.
I'll put another superiority dice on it to do a precision attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll your d8.
Oh god.
Does a 15 hit Kato?
It does!
Oh, yes!
A 15 hits. Okay, so go ahead and roll some damage on that one.
6, 11, 21.
21 points of damage for the second hit.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
And you've still got one more attack, I believe, Miracle Archer. So
Yeah, that was the I think it was an 11, so I know that doesn't hit, so I'm gonna roll my last superior. In fact, actually, I'm not gonna roll superiority dice. I'm gonna use my channel divinity to just add 10 to that, so it definitely hits.
okay. So you get a 21 to hit, so it definitely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage on that. So it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't even roll,
12.
dude. I'm already unconscious. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
okay. Kato, looking like Lincolnus, falls unconscious. And Miracle Archer, I believe you actually still have one more attack because of haste.
I've got 2 more. I've got a bonus action attack as well.
Oh, you've got a bonus action attack as well. Okay.
Sorry.
okay. All right. What would you like to do with your next next attack?
This one I'll do the same attack, but I won't use sharpshooter this time.
Okay. So are you shooting Kato again?
I am, yes, continuing to shoot.
Okay. So it's going to be at disadvantage this time.
I believe. Because of prone, but I believe
prone.
I get advantage because Kato is incapacitated, so they cancel each other
That
out.
is true. So they cancel each other out. Yeah. So it's a straight roll. So go ahead and make another attack roll. You did this last game as well.
Yeah,
okay, that's a hit. So so Kato loses 1 death save. And go ahead and make another attack roll. It's a 13, so that one is going to be.
I'm going to add my last superiority dice to that.
Okay, you've used double your superiority dice.
Oh
on this.
no!
And a 1! Kato lives! Okay, Kato, you've lost one death save, but you're otherwise just unconscious. And the last arrow, as it goes flying across the lava pit, just hits a pocket of hot air and is launched upwards, up and over your body on the ground. And I believe that is everything. That is all of Miracle Archer's actions. So unless you want to move, we will move on to the flayed one.
I will move back into the middle.
Very good. You move back into the middle, and we will move to the flayed one.
Okay. I have to ask you if this is okay or not. So the flayed one has Fey. Where is it? Fey step. So well, actually no, hang on. In fact, don't worry, ignore me. I've just answered my own question.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to here. So that's 10 of my movement.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use phase step to go 30 feet.
Okay.
To there. And I should still have... do elves just have 30 feet of movement? Sorry, the Rob's character sheet doesn't show me.
Elves have... what type of elf is he?
He's one of the Feywild ones. You know, the ones with the different seasons and that.
Oh, okay, so yeah, they have 30 feet. Okay. I think it's just wood elves that have 35. So...
Okay, and I'll use the rest of the movement to get to there.
Very good.
And then the owl. We'll move over. Like that. I think is that 60? Oh, no,
65. You're going to measure it from the square that they're in.
Oh, sorry, there we go.
There,
cool, perfect. And the flayed one still has an action, so
Indeed.
he'll use magic missile.
Is the phase step thing a bonus action?
It is, yes.
Okay.
And it's a racial rather than a spell.
That's completely fine. Yeah, I knew that, but I just wanted to make sure it was on an action.
Oh, sorry. Got you. And then so cast magic missile at first level, basic level, at the warlock on the ground, and it's magic missile, so automatically hits.
It is magic missile. It automatically hits. The way that we hadn't mentioned it in game chat, but the way that Sarah and I had decided we were going to rule with magic missile against unconscious people, that it would only count as one failed death save. Otherwise, it just feels a bit snammy.
No, that is fair. That would be OP as hell, otherwise she has to.
Yeah, we had discussions about this. So Kato loses a second death save, and that is Miracle Archer. Next, we move to Lincolnus.
Lincolnus needs a moment seeing his mirror image just bloodied and beaten within a few moments of them turning into his likeness, and he's not gonna be very happy about that. And so while he still just screams at the lava, he will pick up a javelin and make an attack against this person here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see. You can see Snow there.
I'm gonna roll a d20 for the mirror image.
Well, wait for the attack roll to happen first.
Right.
Okay.
It's a 3.
It is going to be an attack at disadvantage, as the range on a javelin is 30/120.
Okay.
So he is within range, but he's going to be disadvantaged to hit.
So I'm going to make it a reckless attack then, and just take it as a normal.
Straight, okay, that's fine. So you make a straight attack roll. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
It's 11
That
to
is
hit.
11. So I'm assuming that doesn't hit Snow, does it?
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so the javelin, just the incredible distance that you're trying to throw this thing, you rear back and launch this javelin high up into the air, and unfortunately just a bit too high. It goes over the edge of the bridge and falls down into the lava below. Anything else from Lincolnus?
Nope. Nope. That is about all I've got.
Very good. In which case we will go to Kato, who needs to make me a death saving throw. Not quite sure what that was meant to be there, Rosie. That's...
That is not...
Kato has rolled 12d0.
We count that? That's an auto death, right?
No! And with that 8.
Sam, I both applaud and hate you. Good night.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to sleep.
You're not going to sleep. You did the exact same thing last time, Sam.
I know. And I lost you that time too.
Okay, and with that, Kato is dead. A very early kill in this battle royale, and then we move to Tumult.
Tumult is speechless right now. Yeah, he's very upset with his team members died. So he's looking across to see people on the bridge. I want to find out. I'm just going to ding something on the map. Who is? Where is it gone? Who is this one here that I'm dinging?
That is he who casts.
Okay. Okay. So I okay, so first of all, I will just aim for this person on the bridge. I'm not sure who that person is. I'm just dinging.
That is Blaze.
Okay. So I will use.
You can't see Blaze.
Oh,
that is true. Blaze is currently invisible. No, Blaze is invisible currently.
Oh, okay. All right then. So then this person on the bridge.
In which case that'll be Snow.
Okay. Right. So that. So then I will. Where is it gone? I just typed it up. So I will use. What's this called again? Hail of Thorns, which I'll cast. I'll just post up there.
Yes, indeed, you get to.
Yep, so
add
that's
that to your thing.
Yeah, bonus action. So I'll cast that onto that person. Then I can see, and then I will shoot them with my bow.
Go ahead and make an attack roll for your bow.
Oh.
That is a 12, which I'm guessing does not hit Snow.
That's not it.
Oh, great.
Okay.
After all that. Okay, so I do have 2 actions, 2 attacks per action. So can I go again with something?
Right? Yeah, you have 2 attacks, so you can make another attack roll.
What I'm thinking to do is to use my spell. I'm just going to post it on as well. So I will cast.
You cannot cast more than 1 spell.
Oh, even on the thing. Okay, all right. So then I will just.
But your Hail of Thorns is still active. because it doesn't trigger until you hit something.
Oh, I thought then it was just done because I missed. Okay,
No.
so
Next time you hit a creature, that's how it starts.
oh,
So-
okay, yeah, fair enough. Well then, I will just attempt again then.
Go ahead and make another attack roll. 22.
Okay,
Pretty sure that hits.
That hits, and I'm gonna roll to see if he targets
It's one of
my
the mirrors.
mirrors.
It's a 16.
He does.
Okay, so you shoot your bow off at Snow. There are 4 Snows currently circling each other. Your arrow goes through one of the illusory ones and it vanishes.
Okay, so there's 3 illusions left now.
There are 2 illusions and the original.
Oh, okay.
left.
All right. Okay. Right. Well. Okay. Then that's that. Then I will stay where I am.
But I believe technically your Hail of Thorns is still active, as you technically did not hit a creature.
Okay.
So
All
I believe
right,
that
so-
stays active as long as you're concentrating on it, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Right. Okay.
you didn't lose that at least.
Alright,
Anything else from Tumult?
No. That's it.
All right. Next, we will go then to Win.
Okay, so Win is going to come down here, pick up Lincolnus in this square, and then did you say half speed if I'm carrying someone?
Half speed if you're carrying it.
So it's 50 feet, so an additional 25 feet. So could I get to there?
So you can.
So that's 10 feet of
yeah,
regular speed, and then
You can
another
get-
25 of being at half speed.
Yeah, so you can get to there whilst carrying your ally.
Okay, great. Oh, nice, you moved me already. Okay, and on top of that, I'm also going to haste Lincolnus. Yep.
So you're going to place him.
I'm going to haste him, the spell.
You're going to haste him. Okay, got you. Okay, very good. You haste him. He is
Okay.
hasted.
And that is my action. My turn.
Very good. Okay, next we have Gregory.
Okay, I can't really see anything, but I'm gonna head down. Oh, that's inside the pillar. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Then...
A dash, yeah?
Sorry?
Or your speed. No, you've got the boots of
I've got the
speed.
boots to speed, so my speed is 50. And I will javelin. Can I see this person? This
Person you can see. This person here you cannot see.
Okay.
But you can see that one, and you can see the one at the top. But again, if you were javelining from this range, you will be at disadvantage because they are, because they are outside the 30-foot minimum 8 range increment.
Okay, I'll javelin from that range. Which is, that's my javelin. This one. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit, so I'm gonna roll for, and that is, yeah. So you hit a mirror image.
Okay, then I will javelin again. Yeah. Which probably
That doesn't hit.
Okay. And that ends my turn.
Did we lose our DM?
Like it.
He might have frozen.
All right, guys. It is the rule of chaos now. Whoever can physically fight the other person first wins.
You mean physically, like in real life?
Does this mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I
we're
mean
gonna-
in real life.
I was gonna say, does this mean if we? I'm gonna come ask Sarah actually. Does this mean if we now at this point attack the evil overlord, we get a surprise round?
I mean, I think mob rule says yes.
Don't answer that.
Oh God, no. No, please. No. We're gonna die so hard, guys.
It was like it was just a meta joke. I mean, I didn't really mean anything by it.
I do appreciate that there are rules in place for attacking the Overlord.
Well, you know, just in case. Those players.
You know, suicide rules. You can't just suicide, like willy-nilly. It's gotta be strict rules.
Rocks fall, everyone dies, that's boring. You gotta be specific. How much damage do those rocks do? You know?
I prefer lightning bolt.
No!
Sam has already wasted his ultimate god mode turn, so.
Yeah, I've gone for it. That's it. I'm spent.
I should have taken a couple levels in Fighter and action surged and just cast Fireball twice.
Boom, boom.
It's like fireworks. Yay!
And barbecue at the same time.
We've got a bard. It's fine. It's a pie.
It's my turn now. I know what I'm gonna do, but should we wait for the Grand Overlord?
Sarah's the Grand Overlord now.
Ooh.
Is there any chance I can take my bonus action? I forgot about that. Or is it too late? Okay. Yeah. Sorry?
No, not yet.
Okay. My
Is grandness and overloadness.
well, my bonus action will be to cast spiritual weapon and place it next to the base and then attack. Right next to Blaze. Is that Blaze? No, no, sorry. Whoever that is. Yeah, sorry, I don't see Blaze, I see Snow. Whoever.
Yeah.
I think that is, yeah, that's within 60 feet.
So what's happening to me? Ooh.
It was just a hammer. And that, what is my attack? Oh, D plus 7. And that does not.
Very good. Okay,
Does not
so we are hitting. We are hitting Snow with a spiritual weapon.
We are missing Snow with a spiritual weapon.
Okay, well, we are missing Snow with a spiritual weapon. Okay, let me just find. Do we have a token for the spiritual weapon?
Wait, I think
I did it last time.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, I do recall you doing this last time. Just a question of where did I save the token? And something tells me it's probably buried deep into my list of tokens. Oh no, there it is. Okay. And very good. Okay, you have control over the token, so that it would be there, yeah. Very good. Okay, we are back. I am at a bit of a handicap because my computer just completely crashed, and so I've unplugged my mouse so I can plug a separate fan into it. And we will move on from Gregory to he who casts.
Yes, thank you, Grand Overlord. He who casts would notch his arrow and take a shot at Tumult.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll at Tumult.
Great.
That is a 19 to hit. What weapon is this?
It's a longbow.
It's a longbow, which...
Yeah.
What's the range on a longbow? It's, isn't it
150, 600.
150. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine then. No worries.
Oh, okay, yeah. What checked again? Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Was this attack against me?
Oh no, just for my the concentration. Okay.
So, for roll for damage, I would like to re-roll that, and I can re-roll that due to my trait, which is called Piercer, which allows me to re-roll one piercing die per turn.
Very good.
So that's a grand total of 7 damage. Plus, I activate Favored Foe.
Wait, so was this against me? Against Snow?
This is against me, wasn't it? Tumult.
This was against Tumult, yes.
Oh, right. You cast is my teammate.
Yep. So far. Okay, so that's additional 6 damage.
Okay.
That's what, 6 plus 2
7
plus 6.
plus 6 plus 2 plus
5.
5. So, okay, yeah. So 6 plus 2 plus 5. So 13.
Yes, 13 damage. Also, he who casts activates his Gathered Swarm, which flies out towards Tumult and tries to push him off the pillar. And he has to make a strength saving throw against DC of 13, or be moved 15 feet horizontally.
Okay. I love this map. Okay, go ahead and Tumult, go ahead and make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh gosh. Oh wow. Okay.
And I would like the writhing swarm of serpents would like to push Tumult southwards.
So what does that mean for me?
So you need to make. Oh, you got a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50
Okay.
feet of horizontal.
5,
Horizontally.
10, 15 feet down to there.
Yep.
Okay. So Tumult, you are currently falling from your pillar down towards the lava below.
Okay. So what happens now?
Well, on your next turn, you will basically have one round of falling, and then on the round following, you will hit the lava. So unless you can save yourself, or one of your allies can save you in the next round, you are going to land in the lava, and you are going to take the damage from the lava.
Wow. Okay. Right. So, but so far the damage is 13. Okay. From the. So, okay. So I'll mark that here. Okay. Right. That's fine. I understand.
Just for convenience of Lady Vivica, I'm concentrating on the paper though. It's a concentration thingamajig. Grand Overlord, I have 35 feet of movement and I have 10 feet of flying speed. Can I make a jump towards the pillar south from me?
How does your flying speed work? Does it require like a bonus action for your snakes to move you? Or?
No, it's just I just have flying speed for the next minute.
Okay, so if you just have a flying speed, then you do not get to have your fly speed and your movement speed. You can choose to have one or the other on each turn.
I believe the rules say that I can use whichever speed and then subtract the next one. So for example, if I fly for 10 feet, I can afterwards only move. And if I move for 10 feet, then I cannot fly after that.
Very well may be, but yeah, even if you're flying for 10 feet, it's not going to get you really close enough to anything to move. You'll be stepping off of your platform of snakes.
So essentially my question is there any way for me to reach the pillar down below that's just out from me? Can I make a run up and jump or?
Okay. You want to do it? If you want to do a jump, you can do a jump. What's your strength score?
My strength score is 10. I have a walking speed of 35 feet and I have a flying speed with hover of 10 feet.
That's absolutely fine. What's your how tall is your character?
Human sized.
But like actual like feet in inches.
Say 5'10", 5'8".
5'8". Okay, so that will mean that your long jump is 10 feet.
Okay.
So you can fly down. You're welcome to fly down. So to like move, so from here to there, and then you can jump. But if you jump, you're going to land there. You're not going to make it all the way to the pillar.
Okay.
That's the. That's as far as you'll be able to get.
Okay. Then for now, I would like to hover southwards one step.
Okay.
And then make another hover over here. All right.
Okay.
And stay there for now. I can see Win. I would like to make an attack roll against him.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll against Win.
$19 to hit.
Does a 19 hit Win? Yep. Go ahead and roll some damage on Win.
6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I believe Win was concentrating on haste.
Yep.
Okay, Win, so go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for concentration. That is a success.
Mm-hmm.
So you are still concentrating.
And I believe that's my turn.
Very good. Okay. We will then move from he who casts back up to Blaze.
Awesome. I would like to cast Fireball right on the square, so it should get all three of them.
So you want to cast a fireball.
You should be able to see my measure stick right now.
Okay, so let's...
Yeah, right there.
How high is wind flying?
As she casts that, I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Okay.
Can I cast Counterspell? To Counterspell?
No,
is
but
Counterspell?
Counterspell
I
60
can.
foot range.
Counter.
Oh yeah, maybe it is out of range. Need to be 60 feet, right? Where is she?
So,
And I'm casting that at 4th level.
okay, fireball at 4th level. Yes, I believe you are out of range to counterspell, unfortunately. So I will need a dexterity saving throw from Gregory, Wynn, and Lincolnus. Okay, so it's a success from Wynn, a failure from Lincolnus, and a success from Gregory.
Alright, so
Go ahead.
one who failed takes 37, the other two
The other
take
is
half
two-
for 37.
So, okay, half of 27. So the other two take 18.
Lincolnus, you get advantage because of haste.
Lincolnus does get advantage because of haste, but Lincolnus is currently being carried, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Yeah,
I also get advantage, sorry, because of danger sense, as it's a dex saving throw. And I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. I don't think being carried counts as being incapacitated. It was a 13 anyway, so it was the same. It was the same result.
Right, that's fine. It doesn't. However, this is more your ability to dodge out of the way whilst being carried. So.
But since wind save, does he not get out the way with me?
That is a good, fair point. There's a fair
I
point.
mean, in that case, wouldn't Wynn have disadvantage on his save?
Disadvantage, yeah. Okay,
Because he's
I think
carrying someone?
this is what we're going to say then. Either Wynn can make the dex save with disadvantage for both of you, or you can just keep the saves that you've made so far.
Let's go ahead and keep them, and I'll take the full damage. Was it 37 points? Yeah.
37. There we go. Diplomacy. Very good. Anything else from Blaze?
Yep. I will be. Oh, I just zoomed into 210%. So let's just zoom out there.
Indeed.
My owl is gonna fly up here and take the help action against
Gregory.
And then I'm gonna move.
Very good. Go ahead and move.
That's not what I want to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay.
That's everything. Yes.
In which case, we will move to Snow.
Do spiritual weapons get an opportunity attack?
They do not.
Okay. Well, in any case, I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use my emboldening bolt bond on these two. Then I'm gonna.
Does that require you to be able to see them? Emboldening bond. You can forge an apparent bond amongst people who are at peace with one another. As an action, choose a number of willing creatures within 30 feet of you. This can include yourself. Equal proficiency bonus. It does not specify that you need to be able to see them. No. So.
Right. And neither does Bless, so I'm gonna use Quicken Spell to cast Bless as a bonus action on all three of us.
Very good. Okay, each of you are blessed. Each of you are blessed. And again, does not specify that it requires visual. Win also after that fireball, you need to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your haste spell.
Yep. Right. Good.
That is a 15, which you took 30. No, you took half, didn't you? So you took 18. So, yes, that is a success.
Okay. Sorry. I just realized I won't make it win because that would be very cheap. Gregory, I guess.
Okay, Gregory, you take an extra D8. Go ahead and...
No, it's not a D8. It's a full.
it's an extra. Okay, you take an extra.
Radiant damage.
8 radiant damage to Gregory. Got it. Okay, no worries. All right. Radiant Soul.
It's extra radiant damage equal to your level.
So an attack or a spell? Yep, absolutely. All good. Okay. So we are back with Snow. Sorry, Snow, you were doing your thing, so you blessed and you did your emboldening bond. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
No, so I've done those things on both of us, and I think I'm gonna move. So I was here and I moved up here, and I'm gonna move over here.
Very good. Okay. And then after that, we will go to Miracle Archer.
Okay, I'm gonna go for another round of attack. And I'm just gonna shoot. Wyn's the elf picture with the blue background. Is that right?
So Wyn is Wyn.
Yes, that is right.
Yes, Wyn is that one. Yes, that is Wyn.
Okay, fine. So I'm just gonna shoot at Wyn again. I'm gonna do the first shot with sharpshooter.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll with sharpshooter.
Does a
17.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, right. So in that case, then I'm gonna make the second attack without sharpshooter.
Very good.
Oh, okay,
natural 20. That is a natural 20. Go ahead and roll critical damage.
Do you want me to roll 2 sets of dice or double?
I usually say to roll 2 sets of dice.
Cool.
Okay, so that is 9 plus 5, I believe.
Yeah, 24 in total with the... Oh no, sorry, no. Ignore me, 14 in total because no sharpshooter damage.
Yeah, 14 points of damage to win.
Okay.
Okay, I will do another one.
Okay,
This
go
is
ahead.
my
Go ahead and make your attack roll for the haste attack. There's a 16, so that is going to miss.
okay, and then my bonus attack.
A bonus attack, and that is a 25. Win, also go ahead and make another saving throw for haste.
Okay. I'm not sure it'll matter, but
It's a 20, so that's a success. And then Sam, go ahead and roll some damage on that last one. So there's 5,
10 damage.
10 points of damage to Win.
okay. Wynn's unconscious.
Oh wow. Okay. So Win is unconscious, and which out of
Oh my god.
fairness, I'm going to give Lincolnus a dexterity saving throw to try and jump from Wynn's unconscious body and grab onto the ledge. So go ahead and make a dex save. You no longer have the haste, but this is basically your last ditch thing before your fatigue hits in. Because we currently have 2 red team members plummeting into lava.
Maybe we.
We now have 3 red team members plummeting into lava. Okay.
Gregory, join us. It's the thing to do.
This is the
Very tempted.
this is setting up to be the shortest game of the Battle Royale we have ever done. Alright, anything else from Miracle Archer?
No, that is turn.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, I have still got movement. I'll move a little bit forward.
Very good. Alright, in which case then we are going to move to the flayed one.
Okay, so the bridge we're standing on is there there's there archways to it? Can we see under the bridge, or is it just a case of it's just a solid wall?
The bridge itself is solid stone leading down towards the level of the lava.
Okay. In that case, then I am going to. What am I going to do? I'm gonna move the familiar first because that's the easiest to do. So I'll move the familiar to there, and then I will Misty Step as a bonus action over here.
Okay. Chris, can you just mute yourself whilst you're not in play because I can hear you typing? And you Misty Step over to there. Very good.
And then I will. Sorry, I'm not sure who this is in the middle of the bridge here, the enemy, but I will magic missile them.
That is Gregory.
Okay, I will magic missile them at 4th level.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll some damage on that, Gregory, because I'm assuming Gregory does not have access to shield.
No.
So it's 1d4, isn't it?
It's a D4 plus 1 for each missile. So, magic missile. What level were you casting at? Did you say?
At 4th level, so it's
4th level. So 6.
3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 missiles.
Yeah. So it'll be 6. It'll be 6 D4 plus 6.
Oh, sorry, I have to roll. Okay, cool. Ignore that. Roll 3 then.
Yeah. So what's that? There we go, 6.
Sorry, I had to roll. There's only on the dice roll. There's only a maximum of 5 dice.
You can just type into the chat if you do /R and then type in. Type in 64 plus 6 and it will roll it and do it all for you. But that's fine. That's fine. So
23 damage.
3 points of damage to Gregory. Okay. And anything else from the flayed one?
No, that is it.
Okay, in which case we are going to go to Lincolnus, who is currently plummeting towards the lava.
I will spend my go plummeting to the lava.
Cool, you don't have anything you can do to try and stop yourself from falling?
No.
Very well. In which case, we will move to Tumult, who is plummeting towards the lava.
I think my answer is going to be the same. I guess just to check, can I cast any spells while I'm falling?
Yeah, you can cast spells whilst you're falling.
Attack spells.
At the point where you are currently, I do not feel like you have line of sight on anyone, because they are all way up above you.
I'm gonna try and get a shot in one before I die. But yeah, I think I can't do.
What spell are you talking about?
Just anything. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm stuck. So
fair enough.
Yeah, I can't see Gregory. Can I? I'm below the bridge. I guess.
You are below the bridge, so you cannot see Gregory. I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I'm done. So
okay. Lincolnus hits the lava and takes wrong equation. "97 points of fire damage."
Wow.
Yes, falling in lava is painful.
Lava is bad times.
So I'm assuming that you're unconscious. Does that put you enough negative to bring you down to negative your total hit points, your max hit points? Jamal?
Oh, was it me?
Yes. No, I was saying.
I thought that this was for Link.
Sorry, for Lincolnus.
Lincolnus.
Sorry, yeah, Lincolnus. Sorry, yeah, you're Lincolnus. So, sorry, yes, I'm getting my names mixed up. It is Lincolnus. So yes, Lincolnus does 97 points of damage take you down negative enough to take you to minus your maximum hit points in damage?
Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just type that in. Minus 97. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that I think. Oh wait, no, hang on. Sorry. 37 and then 97, wasn't it? It just puts me to death save, so I presume then that hasn't quite done it.
Okay, so you're unconscious in the lava. Okay.
That'll be the same for Win now. And if that's a similar amount, then Win will pretty much die instantly from hitting the lava, because his hit point max is 44.
Well, okay, so you're already unconscious, aren't you?
Yeah.
So in which case, actually hitting the lava, I believe, just makes you fail a death save, which seems weird, but yeah, you're in a bad position, anyways. So you fail your death save there. We are up to Gregory.
Okay, Gregory, who has seen everything, all of his friends just dropping like flies, is going to drop his shield, drop his hammer, look the Overlord dead in the face, and throw as many javelins as he can at him.
Okay.
Which is
you will
120 feet with disadvantage.
120 feet with disadvantage. Okay, so go ahead and start making some throws at disadvantage.
Okay, first one. Oh, natural 20, but no. Okay, probably misses. Second one. Another natural 20. But does 17 hit?
17 does not hit the Grand Overlord, no.
Well then, that's. Oh, I guess I can. No, I can't cast it. I will cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action to give myself +2 AC.
Shield of Faith on yourself as a bonus action to grant yourself +2 AC. The Grand Overlord does not look too pleased by the fact that you have just attacked him with two javelins. That is not how this game is played. And you need to learn your place. So. With a wave of the Grand Overlord's hand, a Death Knight appears at the side of the bridge.
Gregory will probably just run away from the Death Knight for his movement.
Very, very smart.
5, 10, 15, 20. What's on the end of the bridge?
What's on the end of the bridge? The bridge ends in a the bridge ends in a wall surrounded by seats of devils and other diabolical creatures.
Okay, maybe not there. I'll just go over to the pillar, I guess.
Very good. In which case, we will go to He Who Casts.
He who casts would like to move back to his platform on a cloud of slithering serpents and then just sit down and see what happens.
Okay, very good. And next in the initiative order is going to be the Death Knight. And the Death Knight holds his sword up into the air as it is engulfed with flames and hellfire, and flings an orb of hellfire flame, centering it on Gregory, who dared attack the Grand Overlord. Gregory, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a 16, which unfortunately is not enough. Does Gregory have any resistances to fire or necrotic?
Sorry, I have Aura of Protection, which gives me my Charisma modifier to any saving throws.
Okay, so in which case that goes...
20 in total.
20. Okay, so it's success. So you're going to take half damage from this. So you are going to take... So first of all, you take 31 halved to 15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then you take 41 halved to 20 points of necrotic damage.
Gregory is down.
Gregory is down and unconscious. And we go to Blaze. Technically, there is still one person on the enemy team alive, but they are currently plummeting towards a pool of lava. So, Blaze,
You're muted.
you're muted, Vi.
No? Everyone's dead. I feel like going against the Death Knight will be instant death. How does my team feel about trying to take on the Death Knight?
Just go for it. Do it.
Oh, I really want to fight my teammates, to be honest. Last man standing. I feel like that'd be hilarious! Last man standing. Are there rules against that?
There are rules! Of course there are rules! We have established the rules. The last team standing win. If you are suggesting that we open up a new verse in the contract, which states that only the last surviving fighter may win, then I may be persuaded to rewrite the rules of this battle.
Why not? That might be a terrible decision. I have a lot of very powerful teammates. But you know what? Everyone on the other team is dead, and we've only been playing for an hour and a half, so let me just, I'm invisible. Attack.
Well then, we shall continue. I have to say, this is a mighty fine change of events. Isn't that all right, everyone? And there is a massive cry of cheers from the crowd.
Shit.
I think the consensus in the chat to go for the Death Knight.
Yeah, it is. All gang up on Vi. I don't like that. Yeah, where is the Death Knight? Is there an actual token for it, or?
Yes,
Yeah, I think.
It's right here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Cool. I guess I'll cast, fuck. That might help us, but I would have to drop my invisibility to do it. And I feel like that'll just make me die instantly. I feel like one of my biggest advantages right now is that I'm invisible. So...
Assuming that the Death Knight cannot see you.
Yeah! Okay, fine. That's fine. I'll cast...
I don't know if you know if the Death Knight would be able to see you.
I don't know shit about Death Knights. I'd never heard of Death Knights before this moment. I'm terrified.
They're undead. They are essentially undead paladins.
Okay.
There's a bit more to them than that, but that's the base. That's the bad description of them.
That's bad for us personally. Okay. Can I cast Scorching Ray at... Wait, no, I'm gonna cast... yeah, I'm gonna cast Slow. I feel like this motherfucker probably has True Sight. I'm gonna cast Slow on the Death Knight. I'm so afraid. I don't feel good about our chances of failing this.
That would drop your invisibility, yes?
Oh, I'm aware. I'm so scared.
Okay. So you cast Slow on the Death Knight, which means that they have to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. Okay. And that is their bonus to Wisdom saving throws. That is a 27 to save.
Okay. Well, that's
and actually
unfortunate.
they would have had advantage on that roll, but it doesn't matter. They've already saved.
Listen, yeah, they saved by 11.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. And if I've already, this doesn't matter. I can't physically reach them. I'm gonna start, I guess, flying to at least attempt to catch the opposite team.
So you're going to attempt to
1,
fly
2,
over and
3,
catch
4,
Tumult.
5, 6. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Listen, I have never been accused of being intelligent or having good ideas. And today I get to really prove that.
Very good. In which case, then, we are going to move to Snow. Snow, your team captain has taken the initiative in attacking a Death Knight. What would you like to do?
I mean, the Death Knight interfered with our rightful glorious kill. So I think we take out the Death Knight, then we go. Snow's gonna move down here.
Okay.
And he is gonna cast. He's gonna cast Blind on the Death Knight.
Blindness on the Death Knight.
Yes.
Okay, so the Death Knight, so blindness has a, is it a Constitution?
Yes, DC 14 Constitution saving throw, and if it has advantage, I'm gonna negate that with my Restore Balance feature.
Oh, okay. He would have advantage on this. So restoring balance, which means that he does not get advantage on this. So he has to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
That is a fail. The Death Knight has been blinded.
Yes. And oh, I can't cast another. All right. I think that's pretty much his turn.
Very good. Okay, after Snow, we go to Miracle Archer.
Archer surveys the battlefield and then turns and looks at the Grand Overlord and thinks about the deal that he made with him. And then he sees the face of his wife and child and understands that they would not want to be saved at this cost. So I'm going to whip out my cloak of the bat, and I'm hasted, so all my movement's doubled. So I should have 160 movement. I'm going to swoop over and I'm going to pull Tumult out of the lava.
Okay, very good. So you fly all the way over the 155 feet to catch Tumult.
Okay.
Tumult, who was, Tumult, you are falling down towards the lava, and right before you're about to hit it, you feel someone grab you and lift you back up into the air, and look up and find one of the people who was trying to kill you earlier.
Are we all friends now?
Use my reaction to be like, we're friends for as long as I need to be your friends. Now kill this dude.
Okay.
We'll go to the flayed one.
Okay. Flayed one. Flayed one will. What's the Flayed one gonna do? He's gonna. Sorry, let me just have a quick look at his spell. Okay. He's gonna. Oh, no. Right, he's gonna magic missile. 3rd level, the Death Knight.
Okay, so he casts Magic Missile on the Death Knight at 3rd level to go ahead and roll 5d4 plus 6.
16 damage.
Okay, the Death Knight takes 16 points of force damage from the flayed one.
And then the play one is going to use bonus action Misty Step to hop back across.
Okay.
Probably, I think, back there, just there.
Just there. Very good.
That's it. Oh, actually,
Okay.
sorry. What's it called? Familiar. Familiar's going to fly up next to the Death Knight.
He's going to fly up next to the Death Knight. Very good. Okay. I would be, yeah, it would be next to you. So, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, cool. That's it.
Alright. Next is going to be Lincolnus, who is currently in lava. So, immediately you fail one death save, but you get to make a death save as well. And there's probably not much point, but... Natural 20. Lincolnus, if there is anything that you can actually do to get yourself out of the lava, now is the time to do it, my friend. As you are conscious, you have somehow regained consciousness with 1 hit point on a natural 20. Is there anything that Lincolnus would like to do to try and get himself out of the lava?
I think at this point, Lincolnus, in his hairiness, will accept defeat, I guess, even with his 1 health point. Shouting just as many obscenities as he can remember throughout his entire life while staring at the Grand Overlord, and will take his mighty glaive, which didn't even get 1 swing in this match, and use it upon himself to take that hit point in his life.
Okay, Lincolnus very much gives up and impales himself on his own glaive, taking himself back down again into the lava. Alright, then we go to Tumult, who is currently being held aloft by Miracle Archer, floating above the lava.
Yeah, that was quite surprising to me, so I'm not really sure what to do about this. I think either way they're gonna try to kill me eventually anyway, so I will just use my 3rd level spell, Thunder Wave, which I can use on myself to wave a thunderous force outward from myself, and either he'll drop me and I'll die, or I'll die within a few minutes anyway. So I'll just go out with some kind of attack.
Okay, fair enough. In which case, Miracle Archer, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Where are we now? $17?
17, I'm assuming that's saved.
Yeah, that saves. So that's
Okay.
half
Okay.
damage.
So go ahead and roll the 2d8 thunder damage. But you are not blown away from the person who's trying to save your life.
Yeah, so I'm still stuck.
Okay, so Miracle Archer takes 5 points of force damage as a loud booming sound comes from between you and the person you are trying to save.
Yeah, I think that's about all I can do.
Very good. In which case, then we move to Win, who immediately fails a death save, but gets to also make a death save.
Okay, was that my 2nd fail? So if
I believe that was your 2nd fail, yeah. So
yeah, okay. It's just a straight D20, right?
straight D20, and you're looking for a 10 or higher. Okay, Win is dead.
Okay.
Wait, before that happens, Win, do you want to survive?
I think Wynn's ready to join his comrades in abysmal failure and just die. Thank you, though.
That's alright.
Very good. In which case, we will go to Gregory, who needs to make a death save. Natural 20.
Ha!
Gregory
Oh my
regains consciousness with 1 hit point and gets to take his turn. So, Gregory, the people that you were fighting now seems to be fighting this Death Knight that just took you out.
Okay. Well, I guess I will use my action to cast Lay on Hands to give myself 40 hit points.
Okay, you regain 40 hit points.
And then I was not expecting this, so I haven't really prepared much. My spiritual weapon's gone, hasn't it?
Your spiritual weapon is gone, yes.
Then I shall cast it again. Oh no, I can't. Yes, I can. Sorry.
Yeah, but Lay on Hands is not a spell. Okay, you cast.
Yeah, spiritual weapon on the. Oh, yeah, I'm just 60 feet away from the Death Knight. So I will attack with that.
Okay, you technically get to roll this with advantage because the Death Knight is currently blind. And, yep, has nothing that prevents that, so...
For 7... The 20, or... so...
okay, the 20 does hit, so go ahead and roll some damage for that one.
Okay, what is the damage? 1d8. 1d8 plus... 4. Okay.
Okay, takes 10 points of radiant damage from that.
And I guess I shall move 5, 10. And that ends my go.
Very good. Next is going to be he who casts.
He who casts has no clue what's going on because he cannot see what's happening there.
Nope.
So
you can see that your allies are attacking something.
Something, yeah. So he'll just like pick out of here, and I assume I can see a Death Knight over there.
If you can see the Death Knight on your... Yep, you can see the Death Knight from where you are.
And just look over to the members of his team and like, guys, are you insane? And, yeah, and breaking the accent for a second there, and then he'll just shrug and take a shot at the Death Knight then.
Very well. Go ahead and make an attack roll at advantage.
Just a second. I need to check something. Okay, so first I'll cast as a bonus action Ensnaring Strike.
Very good. So it's a strength DC 13. Okay.
Yeah, on hit. And then I shall fire my longbow.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. 25. That is a hit. But you can roll again to see if you get a crit.
Sure.
Because you have advantage because he's blind. No, okay, so
Oh, okay.
25 is just a hit. So that is 15 points of damage to him, and he has to make a strength saving throw for your ensnaring strike, and his strength save is that. So
I do not see his strength save for that.
no, that's because I'm rolling it now.
Okay. It's against DC 13.
Yes, I see. He gets a 24, so he is not instant.
That's plenty enough. Whereabouts is he? Just a second. So a quick question. According to my estimates, if I succeed in pushing him, he'd drop into the lava. Is that correct?
You would be pushing him
Southwest, yes.
southwest. Yes, indeed he would.
Okay, then I shall attempt to do just that. He has to roll another strength save.
Okay.
A swarm of
Is he rolling with advantage?
Is this a spell?
It's a ranger special treat. It's a swarm of slithery snakes.
Is
that-
it a magical? Is it considered a magical effect? Would be.
It doesn't say so in the description. Once on each of your turns, you can cause the swarm to assist you in one of the following ways. Don't know if the swarm is counted as something magical.
I don't believe so. Like, I think it's akin to like a ranger's beast companion.
Right. In which case, then, it's just a straight roll. And that is an 18 on the strength save.
Okay, no effect then. And I shall attack him again.
Very good. Go ahead and make another attack roll at advantage.
29 to hit.
29 does hit. Go ahead and roll another load of damage.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. Okay.
Also, I would like to make him my favorite foe. And roll another 1d6 against him.
Very good. He takes another 2 points of damage. Anything else?
Casually slide back onto the center of the pillar.
Very good. Okay. Well, it is up. The Death Knight is now up. He cannot see, so he is going to cast Destructive Wave by slamming his sword down into the ground. I will need Gregory to make a Constitution saving throw. I would ask the same of the two owls, but I'm pretty sure even half damage is enough to kill an owl with this spell. So.
Yep.
That is a 9. That is a fail. Okay, so.
I'm gonna give Gregory 19 with my portent roll.
Okay, that's fine. You do have to declare the portent rolls before the roll is made, just so you know.
Ignore me then.
No, you can't declare a portent roll after the roll has been made. It needs to be done before. I play a divination wizard, so in a campaign, so that's I'm very familiar with the rules on these ones. Okay, so
It's a 13 with my modifier, but I'm guessing that still fails.
still gonna fail. This guy has a much higher spell save DC than that. So the first thing that happens is you take 20 points of thunder damage. And the second thing that happens is you take 26 points of necrotic damage. The two owls are obliterated in a massive shockwave. And
Gregory is down.
And Gregory is back down.
And getting flashbacks from the last battle.
Indeed. And at the end of the Death Knight's turn, he is going to make another save against the blindness. And he gets to roll at advantage because of magic resistance. So a 14. What was the save DC for the blindness?
If it rolls at advantage, I'm gonna negate that with.
That's fine. It's still a 14, which was the highest roll anyway.
Oh, that's what you roll first. Okay.
Yeah. So
it's
what
14.
was the 14? Okay. The Death Knight is no longer blind. And we go back to Blaze.
Alright, Blaze is having a panic attack, but he's doing his darndest. Is there like a check I can make or something to I'm very, very, very smart. Could I try and guess if this thing doesn't like radiant damage?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay, I'm not great, but you know. 22.
22. This thing does not take. This thing does not have a vulnerability to radiant damage. But with a 22, I will tell you that he does have an immunity to necrotic.
Alrighty then. That is. Thank you. That's good to know. I am going to cast Fireball. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Fireball here. And I'm gonna, yeah, he has to make a dexterity saving throw. And if he's making it at an advantage, maybe my teammate would negate that advantage.
How many times can you do that thing? So what he who casts, what is that actual ability that you're negating the advantage with?
I think that was no.
No, yes.
It's no. So what is no? What is the ability you're using to negate that advantage?
Sorry, that was restore balance.
Restore balance. Okay. So.
But I don't. I only have one use left, and I think I'm gonna save it.
Okay, so he's going to make the saving. He's going to make the saving throw at advantage then. So the first one is a 10, and the second one is a 9. Okay, he fails the save. So go ahead and roll roll your fireball damage.
Good decision.
Okay, so that's 36 fireballs, and all each point of damage is one individual tiny fireball hitting him. So that's 36 plus 8 radiant damage. So that's 44 total.
Okay. And
where
was this? Where were you kind of firing, like placing this fireball?
Like here, so it would not really hit anyone else.
Okay, no worries.
Then I'm going to try and yell to rally my team and just say, this fight has been unfair for too long. Today we rise up, and I'm gonna go run and take a bit of cover behind that pillar. I'm very brave, but I'm not stupid all the time.
Very well. Next is going to be Snow.
Yeah. I should have prepared my turn. Snow is gonna start by casting Tasha's Mind Whip at it.
Okay. What is the effect of that?
That is, it takes a bit of damage, and then on its next turn, it can't. It has to choose between a move, action, or bonus action. But it has to make a DC 14 intelligence save, and this time I'm gonna use the restore balance.
Okay. Its intelligence save is not great. However, that is a natural 20.
What? Let me see what happens then.
I assume it takes like half damage, but
Yeah, half damage, so that's
3 points
that's
of
4.
damage.
Yeah, 3. And suffers none of the effects. Okay. And the next thing is he's gonna cast. Let me see what the range is. Yeah, he's gonna cast Healing Word. No, he can't do that because it's
another spell.
Yeah. He's gonna cast Mind Sliver. So
Mind the cantrip, yep. Okay.
yes. So that's also a DC 14.
Oh no, that's the wrong roll. Sorry,
Yeah.
take away 5 from that, but yeah, it's still 19, so that's
Alright.
still a success.
In that case, Snow is gonna move over here.
Snow is going to move over there. After Snow's turn, the Grand Overlord stands up in his seat and speaks out in a voice that can be heard throughout the entire arena. I believe the new deal, the new contract that we had just made, was that you would all turn on each other and fight to the death until one of you was remaining. However, you have instead decided to go against that deal and begin attacking my Death Knight, which I personally am not very happy with. So, I think I want to balance the scale just a little bit more. And the Grand Overlord pulls out a wand made of ivory bone. And points the wand at, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. You're not really doing much over there, but you 3 on the bridge causing some problems. So, to be fair, roll something. Blaze! The wand is pointed at you. I would like you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Wait, no. I don't want them though. Okay. Well,
Do you want a 19?
I'll take the 19 because I have a +9 to it, so I don't think that his save can be higher than a 28.
Oh no, you could. Oh, I think it's a roll, isn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah, go for it. Yeah, 19 roll and then add your, yeah.
Yeah, so I got a 28 intelligence saving throw.
You got a 28.
Yeah.
Well, good news for you.
Oh god.
You are not feeble-minded.
I'm so glad that I took that hygiene. Then I would just become a vegetable. Okay. Well, you know, I just yell back, screw you, Grand Overlord. 'Cause I'm getting pissed. You don't mess with my brain. My brain is my precious baby.
And the Grand Overlord looks very angry and frustrated at the fact that that did not work. And he is going to fly up and over to here.
Ah, shit.
He's like, you all should have just killed each other and this would never have happened! So, next up is going to be Miracle Archer.
Alright, so Miracle is gonna turn to Tumult as he's like holding him. And he's reeling from the thunder wave that he did. And I'm gonna be like, do you want to survive or not?
Do what you need to do.
Well, I need you to try and kill this thing. So stop whinging and kill it, and then I'll fly back up.
Okay, I say.
And I'll land here, and then like with Tumult next to me, and then just let him go. And then I'm not going to take any actions or any bonus actions or anything, if that's okay with you. I want to take another free action, if that's okay with you, Matt.
So what is it you want to do?
I want to turn to the Grand Overlord and I want to say, I want to make you a new deal.
There's too many deals going on. What is it you want?
If we kill this thing, I'll give you my life if you let everyone else go. Only
Make
if we kill this thing.
Make a persuasion check.
Right, persuasion. Okay, I'm just gonna replace it with a 15 because, like, I got like nothing. But actually, it's pretty good if I roll it. Actually, 1 second. Oh, yes.
So there's a 20 total.
That's a nat 20.
There's a nat 20. Is that a 10? What do you have a bonus to that?
It's a -1, but yeah.
So it's a 19 total.
Yeah.
Okay. With the 19, he looks down at you, and then around at the crowd of devils that are watching this fight. And closes his eyes and says, "No! No more changes to the deals! Either you all kill each other, or I will destroy all of you!" Unfortunately, that was a high DC persuasion check to get him to go against the deal that was made in front of a crowd of devils.
No worries.
And even with a natural 20, because of a -1 penalty, unfortunately, that did screw you over.
Blaze would just kind of quip, okay, but we can embarrass you in front of them first. You might kill us in the end, but we're gonna do something to you first, and it's gonna look bad on you.
Okay, is that the end of Miracle Archer's turn?
That is it, because I traded up the rest of my stuff to do that, yeah.
Fair enough then. At the end of Miracle Archer's turn, the Grand Overlord uses 2 legendary actions. Blaze, you're being very, very gobby. Make me a DC. Make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Why?
Because the Grand Overlord is staring at you as you are saying that you are going to make him look bad in front of his guests and his audience.
Yeah.
And his gaze is so fearsome.
Is this a spell he's casting?
It is not a spell. It is a natural ability that he has.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna counterspell if it was just a spell. Okay. Well, pray for me, y'all. I got a 20.
You got a 20. Unfortunately, a 20 is not enough for his spell save DC because it still goes on his spell save DC.
You do have bliss.
You do have bless.
Oh, I have bless.
Go ahead and roll a. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Do I still have emboldening bond?
No, because you're too far from me.
I have a 24.
24. Unfortunately, I was just being mean when I told you to roll bless. It's a 25 DC.
Wait. How far away is no? Fuck.
Yeah.
You are paralyzed until the end of the Grand Overlord's next turn.
Okay.
Can
I freeze with both my middle fingers up at him?
You absolutely can. It will only serve to piss him off more.
I don't care.
Next up, we are going to the Flayed one.
Okay, Flayed one is gonna... He's gonna drop haste. Drop haste. Just drop haste automatically, because
Okay. That does mean the Miracle Archer is going to lose his next turn.
Yeah, that's fair. So he's dropping it because he's casting another concentration spell. He's
Okay,
going to cast Luke's Resilient Sphere on the Death Knight.
Oh, wonderful. There's a saving throw involved in that, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Okay, so the Death Knight...
DC 16.
DC 16, and the Death Knight gets a 17 on the first roll, so I don't need to roll the advantage.
Cool. Alright, that fails him.
Indeed.
He is not going to move, he's just going to stay there. And I think that's it, actually.
Very good. Okay. Next up, after the Flayed one, is going to be Lincolnus, who I think is just drowning in lava again. He fails a death save automatically, and then I think your death save's reset, so you can go ahead and roll another death save.
Does Lincolnus have to?
I mean, you can choose to fail it if you would like.
Yeah, I will choose to fail this.
Okay, Lincolnus submits himself to the flames and dies in a pit of lava.
GG's, everyone.
Indeed. And next up is going to be Tumults. You brought Tumult up to the surface with you.
Yes, where but oh, okay, so one hit.
So you'll be there.
Right, okay. So, yeah, I'm still surrounded by all of my enemies, people who just killed all of my friends, so I'm not in the best of mood still right now. But I'm looking at what to do next. I think what I'll do is cast invisibility on myself.
Very well. You disappear into invisibility.
So I cast it on myself while saying, screw you guys, you killed all my friends. Do this yourself. And then I will just go run away into a corner somewhere. So I will just move upwards to here.
upwards to there. Very good. Okay, after Tumult, we go to Gregory, who can make a death saving throw. That is a failure for Gregory. Okay, next we go to He Who Casts.
Cast still has no idea what's going on, as he's cozily lounging on his cot. But he's still gonna slither downwards, and then once again downwards. I can see a part of Gregory.
You can indeed.
Does it mean that I can cast something on him? No, because
If
he's
you-
out of range. Yeah, that probably ends my turn then.
Very well. Okay, at the end of after He Who Casts, it is going to be the Death Knight, and the Death Knight is going to move. We are all very frustratingly far away, which is annoying to say the least. So he is going to run and dash action to get next to Miracle Archer, and then is going to cast Staggering Smite on himself, preparing it for his next turn. At which point, the Grand Overlord holds up his hands, and everything freezes around him. And he turns to the crowd and says, "A wonderful show and some participation from myself, but I think it is about time we take a little bit of a break to refresh ourselves, and then we shall return to see how quickly I can destroy these puny mortal beings. So, everyone take a few minutes to refresh, and we'll be back shortly."
Hey guys, I'm Sarah, I'm the director of the Wayfarers League, and I thought I would take this time to tell you a little about who we are and what we do. Each month we have free games. This is not just Dungeons & Dragons, but we've also run games like Honey Heist, Goblin Quest, Shadow of the Demon Lord. We have ideas to run a lot of other various campaigns and systems. So come and check out our events page for all of that. We've also recently launched the Games Masters Academy, which we're all very excited about. If you find that you are lacking confidence in running games for the first time, if you're nervous, we have developed this course where we will fully support you in finding that confidence and learning how to run games so you can go in boldly, knowing what you need to do. If you've already been running games for a while, you can still check out the courses because we have specific topics that we cover through 4 different sessions. So you can come and learn about specific things to help your encounters, specific things about learning homebrew and how you can make your own worlds and integrate that into your games, and so much more. Just check out the website, there's a specific page for Games Masters Academy. We also have our Twitch shows. Homebrew Labs is so much fun. We spend an hour, me, Flayers, and a guest, where we create homebrew material for D&D 5e. We've made monsters, spells, magic items, and what's really fun about it is none of us know what we're going to be making on the day. We literally pull from a hat and build something from prompts. So check that out every other Tuesday. We also have our Games Masters chats where we talk about specific topics as they relate to running games. It's usually myself and 2 or 3 other Games Masters, and it's just a really nice time. We get together to talk about games, and you can bring questions and talk to us directly through the chat. And finally, Flayers has his own show every other Sunday where he takes you behind the Games Masters screen and shows you how he's building a Shadowrun campaign. Really cool, Very fun, and he's going to be continuing that on into an actual campaign where you'll be able to watch the show, watch the players from the perspective of the GM. And then finally, I know we've all been waiting to finally have a shirt with the wonderful Wayfarers League logo on it. And now you can! We have got a Redbubble shop. And what's really fun is that I'm going to be putting our little emojis on all sorts of little bits and bobs that you can buy and represent the Wayfarers League. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend you go over to our website, wayfarersleague.com, and click on the little Join Discord button. We have an awesome community that's over there. We talk about all sorts of things, check in during the day. That's where we coordinate all of our games, and honestly, everyone over there is super cool. So come and join us if you are craving an online gaming community with like-minded people. Look no further, just come join us on Discord. It's really a lot of fun. Some of the things you may not actually know about is that we also have a book club that is struggling to really get going, but we are reading a book, and that's pretty fun. We've got people on our Discord that play video games together. We have an Among Us group that occasionally gets together to play. We even have a crap film club where groups get together and they watch really bad movies. They've watched Five-Headed Shark Attack and Pterodactyls versus Cowgirls. And they really have a really great time doing that. So don't waste any more time. Go check out wayfarersleague.com, find all the information there. If you have any questions, just message myself, send us an email, and we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can to help you find your way in the Wayfarers League so we can get you started on joining us in all our amazing games. Hey guys, I'm Sarah, I'm the director of the Wayfarers League, and I thought I would take this time to tell you a little about who we are and what we do. Each month we have free games. This is not just Dungeons & Dragons, but we've also run games like Honey Heist, Goblin Quest, Shadow of the Demon Lord. We have ideas to run a lot of other various campaigns and systems. So come and check out our events page for all of that. We've also recently launched the Games Masters Academy, which we're all very excited about. If you find that you are lacking confidence in running games for the first time, if you're nervous, we have developed this course where we will fully support you in finding that confidence and learning how to run games so you can go in boldly, knowing what you need to do. If you've already been running games for a while, you can still check out the courses because we have specific topics that we cover through 4 different sessions. So you can come and learn about specific things to help your encounters, specific things about learning homebrew and how you can make your own worlds and integrate that into your games, and so much more. Just check out the website, there's a specific page for Games Masters Academy. We also have our Twitch shows. Homebrew Labs is so much fun. We spend an hour, me, Flayers, and a guest, where we create homebrew material for D&D 5e. We've made monsters, spells, magic items, and what's really fun about it is none of us know what we're going to be making on the day. We literally pull from a hat and build something from prompts. So check that out every other Tuesday. We also have our Games Masters chats where we talk about specific topics as they relate to running games. It's usually myself and 2 or 3 other Games Masters, and it's just a really nice time. We get together to talk about games, and you can bring questions and talk to us directly through the chat. And finally, Flayers has his own show every other Sunday where he takes you behind the Games Masters screen and shows you how he's building a Shadowrun campaign. Really cool, very fun, and he's going to be continuing that on into an actual campaign where you'll be able to watch the show, watch the players from the perspective of the GM. And then finally, I know we've all been waiting to finally have a shirt with the wonderful Wayfarers League logo on it. And now you can. We have got a Redbubble shop. And what's really fun is that I'm going to be putting our little emojis on all sorts of little bits and bobs that you can buy and represent the Wayfarers League. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend you go over to our website, wayfarersleague.com, and click on the little Join Discord button. We have an awesome community that's over there. We talk about all sorts of things, check in during the day. That's where we coordinate all of our games. And honestly, everyone over there is super cool. So come and join us if you are craving an online gaming community with like-minded people. Look no further, just come join us on Discord. It's really a lot of fun. Some of the things you may not actually know about is that we also have a book club that is struggling to really get going, but we are reading a book, and that's pretty fun. We've got people on our Discord that play video games together. We have an Among Us group that occasionally gets together to play. We even have a crap film club where groups get together and they watch really bad movies. They've watched Five-Headed Shark Attack and Pterodactyls versus Cowgirls. And they really have a really great time doing that. So don't waste any more time. Go check out wayfarersleague.com, find all the information there. If you have any questions, just message myself, send us an email, and we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can to help you find your way in Wayfarers League so we can get you started on joining us in all our amazing games. Hey guys, I'm Sarah, I'm the director of the Wayfarers League, and I thought I would take this time to tell you a little about who we are and what we do. Each month we have free games. This is not just Dungeons & Dragons, but we've also run games like Honey Heist, Goblin Quest, Shadow of the Demon Lord. We have ideas to run a lot of other various campaigns and systems. So come and check out our events page for all of that. We've also recently launched the Games Masters Academy, which we're all very excited about. If you find that you are lacking confidence in running games for the first time, if you're nervous, we have developed this course where we will fully support you in finding that confidence and learning how to run games so you can go in boldly, knowing what you need to do. If you've already been running games for a while, you can still check out the courses because we have specific topics that we cover through 4 different sessions. So you can come and learn about specific things to help your encounters, specific things about learning homebrew and how you can make your own worlds and integrate that in.
Back into the fight! I hope everyone is ready. I'm just going to take my position where I was standing a moment ago. And we will jump back into the combat in 3, 2, 1. He snaps his fingers. You all regain your movement. Blaze, you would be up, but you are paralyzed. Snow, you are up.
Is there
Snow,
any kind of,
thunders.
is there any kind of preparing when you're paralyzed?
Nope,
Or
you
like-
just are unable to move. You're just completely frozen in place, basically. So Snow.
Snow is gonna thunder step right up in front of the Grand Overlord. And he's gonna say, your deal was with Blaze. Kill me now and see how these devils like it, or set me free, as was the original agreement.
Very well. Is that your turn, or are you actually going to do something else?
That's my entire turn, yeah.
Okay. He just puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, "Don't worry, you will have your moment. But for now," he waves his hand, and a portal-like blade appears next to Blaze, and is going to make 2 attacks against Blaze at advantage due to the fact that you are paralyzed. So, what is his spell attack bonus? Something crazy, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Uh, so it's definitely a hit. Let's see if it's a crit. It's not a crit. Oh, sorry, that wouldn't have been that. That would have been the 26. But either way, is going to hit Blaze with this portal sword for the first attack. So. For the first attack against Blaze, that is going to be 28 points of force damage. And the second
And
attack,
I can't shield or anything.
You're paralyzed. You cannot take any actions until the end of his turn. So, even reactions. And the second one, oh, that is a 15. It's not quite a crit. We'll see if he gets up there. No, but the 32 will still hit. So we will do another. D12. And that is another 30 points of force damage against Blaze. So that is his bonus action. And for his action, he takes out. You're unconscious. Okay, good to know.
I'm flipping him off. I'm like.
Indeed. And for his action, he is going to take his wand, and he is going to cast Eye Bite as the one as it's not casting the spell, it's using the item. And he will cast Eye Bite on he will cast Eye Bite on the flayed one. So if the flayed one can please make me a wisdom saving throw. Sam, you want to roll that?
Sorry, what was I rolling for the flay one?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sorry, one second. Five.
The flayed one falls asleep. And that will be the Grand Overlord's turn. Next is going to be Miracle Archer.
Use my turn because I came out of pace.
You do indeed. Okay, then would be the flayed one. Which the flayed one, is just asleep until someone tries to wake him up. So then we go to Lincolnus is dead. Tumult. Tumult is currently invisible.
Yeah.
You are up next. Yeah, hang on. There we go. Okay. That should be good. Just make sure. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Tumult.
Yeah, so I will I'm just looking at where I am here. So I'm just looking on the map, but where is Gregory on the map? Because there's been gone.
Gregory is here. He is the other side of the Grand Overlord to you.
Oh yeah, I think I can't even reach him. I was going to heal him, but I don't even think he can get there. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to run away. So
Okay.
I'll move by 30 feet, and that's it for me.
Fair enough. I mean, potentially, if you can survive, you might end up on the winning team.
Well, if it's an awful one, everyone against each other, then I guess I could just stay in the corner till the end.
Yep. Gregory, go ahead and make a death saving throw for me. That is 2. That is a failure. How many failures has Gregory got now?
I think that's just the second one.
That's the second one. Cool. Okay, then we go to he who casts.
Yes, thank you. He who casts still kind of oblivious to what's happening. But make a shot at the Death Knight.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll against the Death Knight.
14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, and another shot. 16 to hit.
That's also a miss.
Okay. And then he'll try to wade through the air as fast as possible. At some point, even try to swim, but to no avail, and move 10 feet to this side towards Gregory.
Okay, you fire 2 arrows at the Death Knight, which he bats away with his shield, and you position you move a bit further down to position yourself into a better place. And then after he who casts is going to be the Death Knight, who is going to make his attacks at Miracle Archer. So the first attack against Miracle Archer is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, in which case, so it gets that as well. So it's Miracle Archer is not resistant or immune to anything, is he?
Not.
Okay, so we got that plus that. So let's do slash. And his base damage bonus is you take 32 points of slashing, necrotic, and psychic damage from the first attack.
33, you say?
32. And then the second attack is a 14, which I'm guessing is going to miss you.
Yeah, misses.
And then the third attack is a 20.
That hits
So
just.
that hits just. Okay, so this one is he doesn't have a smite on this one, so it's just his normal thing. So it's 28 points of damage for the second one.
Okay.
The second hit. And that is going to be the Death Knight's turn. Then we go back to Blaze, who needs to make a death saving throw. That is a 15. That is a success for Blaze. Then we go to Snow.
Well, if you insist, it seems like my former companions are now in the way of my divine purpose. He's gonna Snow's gonna drop his bliss. He's gonna twin guiding bolt at the two nearest of his own companions.
Okay, this is
level 4.
A level 4 twin guiding bolt at Miracle Archer and the flayed one.
Yeah, do I roll the damage
So
separately for both?
So you roll the attacks separately for both, yes.
Alright.
So against
That is left to right.
left right. Okay, I think those both miss.
Oh no, not counterspell.
Oh, someone's counterspelled it.
Yeah, that was me. I misclicked.
Oh right. Okay, no worries. I think so 14 misses Miracle Archer, and I'm pretty sure 7 definitely misses Flayed. Yeah, your guiding bolt. So Snow has just turned around towards you, Miracle Archer, and the Flayed one, and tried to fire a spell at the both of you. And the Grand Overlord looks down at Snow and just smiles and goes, "Finally, someone who knows how to play by the rules." He is going to step around Snow, and with his bonus action, he is going to move his portal sword down to there and make 2 attacks with it against Miracle Archer. So it will be the first one is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. 1 damage puts me unconscious.
Cool. So you go unconscious with that one. So I guess it's just well, he's got another attack anyway, so he may as well just try
It's
and hit
okay.
you with it.
I voluntarily fail all my saving throws for Miracle Archer and for Rob's character as well. They're all dead.
Fair enough. Miracle Archer is gone, and the flayed one. So Miracle Archer is down and out, and by the looks of it, the flayed one is unconscious still. Okay. At which point, the Grand Overlord will move the remainder of his movement, so he moved 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there, so that he can see He Who Casts. And then he will cast a spell at you. Which I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw for. He
If
who
it's a
casts.
spell, then I shall make it with advantage, if you don't mind.
That is absolutely fine.
22.
22 does not succeed, I'm afraid. Okay, so he is going to roll his damage. You take 43 points of radiant damage as a massive sun-like explosion bursts out around you and consumes you in the hot flames.
This is radiant damage, right?
Is radiant damage, yes.
Sorry, could you just hold on for a second? Yeah, okay.
Okay, you take that.
Yep.
Okay, and that is going to be the Grand Overlord's turn. Then we go to Tumult.
Hello. So I am just gonna again, just move up here, and I'm done.
Okay. Then we go to Gregory, who needs to make another death save. Natural 20.
No way!
Okay, Gregory.
Oh my goodness.
Gregory stands up with 1 hit point, and you can take your turn.
Okay. I think I'm pretty much right where I dropped my shield and and crowbar. So I'll pick those up as I stand up. That's allowed, and then I've got another 25 feet of movement. 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 25. Does that put me? Okay, that puts me in range to use my last javelin.
Okay, go ahead and make
on
an
the
attack roll.
Overlord.
Go ahead and make an attack roll against the Overlord.
Okay. 24.
24. That hits.
Oh my goodness.
That actually hit him. Yeah.
10. Wait, that was the wrong button. Press damage.
Damage.
Nope, that's not right. Okay, I'll just roll
So
it.
it'll be a d6 plus your strength, I believe.
Ha! 4.
4 points of damage. So you.
Oh shoot! I have a spell. Can I retroactively cast my Wrathful Smite?
Absolutely, considering it's going to have 0 effect on this whatsoever.
Oh, because it's a melee. It's only for melee. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. No, that's it.
Even if it wasn't, I would have allowed it because it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, he might have been frightened of me. Who knows?
He cannot be frightened.
Oh, fine. Okay, that ends my go.
Yeah. Okay. Then we go to he who casts.
He who casts now is even more confused because, yeah, suddenly the Grand Overlord is attacking him.
Indeed.
And, all his buddies seem to be dead. Yeah.
I'm still alive.
You're a bit far away, honey. Sorry.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. Actually, well, no, probably. Wait, hold on, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh. I'm sorry, this is kind of confusing. Yeah, good. If something is attacking him, then he's just gonna strike back. I'm gonna shoot at the Grand Overlord.
Very good. Go ahead and make your attack roll. That is a hit. Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Is the Grand Overlord hovering?
The Grand Overlord is currently walking casually.
Excellent. I will try to push him into lava.
Okay, fair enough.
DC 13 strength.
So he's going to make a strength saving throw.
Yes, please.
Okay. Is this a spell or is this a?
That's still a slithering horde of swarm-like serpents, winged serpents that are trying to push him into lava. So it's not a spell, I think.
Fair enough. Okay, so he is going to. He rolls a strength save. He gets a 13.
Yeah, it was DC 13.
DC 13. Okay, he saves. As you try to force the Grand Overlord, an Archdevil, into lava, a thing which can do no damage to him, even if he couldn't fly.
That doesn't matter. Okay,
Yeah.
I deal 13 points of
Piercing.
damage, and then
Nice.
I use my last favorite bow to cause another. 3 first result.
3 points. Okay.
Okay, second attack.
Yep.
13 to hit, I believe, misses.
13 is going to miss, yes.
Okay, so quick question. Still have my flying speed and hovering speed, so if I move here, can I then make a move onto the column and continue to move onto the bridge?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so that was 10, 15, 20. 25. And he goes, "Hello, Snow!" And I am going to use my bonus action to cast a spell, which would be a healing word at second level, and I'm going to target Gregory.
Very good. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Total of 9.
9. Okay, Gregory, you regain 9 hit points.
Hey, thanks.
All right. So that is he who casts. Next is going to be the Death Knight, who. Well, you're down. You at the top are probably going to be an issue, but the Grand Overlord's got a better chance of hitting you than he does. So he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 down here next to Gregory. He is going to cast a... he's going to cast a Staggering Smite. And is going to try and hit Gregory. The first roll is a 30, which fairly certain that's going to hit Gregory.
Just.
Yeah, Gregory's not immune to or resistant to anything, is he?
Disease.
Okay, none of this is disease. So it's going to be 3, 8. Okay, so 5 plus 4, 6, 5. And Gregory takes 46 points of damage as this thing sword glows with infernal flame and light and slices through you.
Okay, Gregory's down.
Gregory is down. Okay. And that is going to be the Death Knight. Next is going to be Blaze. So I need you to make a death save. 16. Another successful save from Blaze.
What if I save 3 times? Like, what happens?
You remain stable but unconscious. But you can keep trying for a natural 20.
Happens surprisingly often.
It seems to be for Gregory. It seems to, yeah. Okay, then we go to Snow.
Snow looks at Lucas and says, "Sorry, Snake Master. It seems you are currently in the way of me." But he's going to take a step forward, and he's gonna thunder step all the way up here.
Okay, that does damage, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so Gregory fails a death save, and what's the radius on that?
Let's see. 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, so what kind of saving throw is it?
Constitution saving throw, DC 14. Oh, it's 10 feet. Yeah, I could just have.
The Death Knight is going to have to make that save. So
I'm using a quicken spell on this, by the way.
Okay. And he gets advantage on this because of his magic resistance. That's a 17 to save. I assume that saves.
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever the half damage is, go ahead and roll
That's
some
4.
damage. 4
It
damage.
already rolled. Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. So he takes the Death Knight takes 4 damage. There we go.
And then he's gonna Toll the Dead up here.
On Tumult. Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Tumult's invisible.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Tumult is invisible. That is very true.
Ooh, okay.
So, unfortunately, no one to cast it on.
One you can see, one you can see, one you can see.
There's literally only one other person around at the moment. There's Blaze who's making death saves.
With Chill Touch, it doesn't say anything about seeing. It just says in the space of a creature within range.
What's the thing? So, you create a ghost in the hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail. Okay, I mean you can do that, but you're going to be rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, there's also the question of whether Snow would know that he's up there, but I think he's just
Actually,
gonna jump and he's gonna.
Yeah, I don't think Snow really would know that Tumult was up there. So actually, I'd say I don't think this would work.
Right. Just gonna backtrack down. Oh yeah, no, he's just gonna stick around there.
Okay, fair enough. Next up is going to be the Grand Overlord, who he who casts. You're being so he who casts. You're being very annoying, to say the least. So I think we're going to just hit you with a really nasty spell. So this will be a spell attack roll against he who casts. That is a 33 to hit.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that the Grand Overlord can see me at the moment.
The Grand Overlord, the Grand Overlord can fly 80 feet up into the air, so he can get into a position where he can see you.
Even behind the column?
This column doesn't go that high. Like it's
okay.
It's not a column. It's like it's a small kind of what's the word? Parapet.
Okay.
Is that the one? So
maybe. It's a bench.
Yeah, it's a thing. He can fly up high enough that he can see you with this.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, he designed the arena. He can get into a place where he can see you with this. And he is casting a 7th level Blight on you.
This is against my AC, right?
He got a 33 to hit.
That's against the armor class.
That's against the armor class, yeah.
Okay.
And you take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
You still standing?
Yep.
Wow, you've got a lot of hit points. Huh. Alright. He was kind of hoping that would be enough to take you down. So I guess as a bonus action, he is just going to move his magical sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There to there. That's as far as he can move it on this turn. Alright, that's going to be his turn. Next is going to be Tumult.
Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna carry on and just move up to there. That's it. Being done.
Okay, you back yourself right up to the wall.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. After Tumult, we go to Gregory, who has to make another death save. It's a 13, that's a success. Gregory lives to see another round, and he who casts.
What he who casts would like to do is rise up into the air vertically 10 feet.
Okay.
Oh no, then he won't be able to cover. No, ignore that.
So this is
No, sorry.
just so you have, just so you can kind of see what's going on, because currently the Grand Overlord is high enough up in the air that you can see him.
Yeah. Okay. No, sorry, I was wrong. I can't do that. I miscalculated. So either way, he shall move. Actually, how high is that parapet? How high is that pillar thingamajig?
The parapet that you're standing on, it's about 10 feet up from the bridge.
Yeah, never mind. He's just gonna walk 35 feet to here.
Okay.
As a bonus action, cast Healing Word on Blaze. Just a second.
Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus your wisdom. So Blaze is conscious with 7 hit points.
And unsure, still unsure of what's happening. He is just going to fire off 2 bolts at the Grand Overlord. 2 arrows, sorry.
2 arrows at the Grand Overlord. Okay, go ahead and make natural 20.
That's a crit.
That is a crit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Hold on a second. This is... Okay. Oh, that's confusing.
Yeah, came out very confusing way. So this is 8 plus 6, I'm guessing?
No, it's a total of 20 because so the first roll is 1d8 plus 5, which is the first roll plus the modifier. The second roll is the second crit roll, and then the third roll is from the Pierce ability, which allows me to roll another die if I roll a crit while causing piercing damage.
Okay, so that's 22 in total then.
No, just
20.
Nope,
20. I'm 20. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm miscounting. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted.
In addition to that, the favored foe, I have to check Constitution. Sorry, I forgot about that. Let me do that first. No, the favored foe is down, so it's not active. Never mind, disregard. Yeah, he's still gonna be silly and try to push the Grand Overlord into the lava. Strength save against DC 13, please.
Strength save of a DC 13, so he gets that bonus. That is a 21.
Fair enough. Second attack.
Go ahead and make another attack roll.
18 to hit.
18 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Okay. That's he who casts turn, and he's just looking around bewildered and not understanding a thing that's going on.
Great. At the end of He Who Casts Turn, the Grand Overlord is getting very annoyed that you're not dead yet, despite the fact he's hit you with 2 very powerful spells. He is going to use a legendary action to teleport right next to you. At which point it will be the Death Knight's turn. And the Death Knight is going to move to there. And is going to cast another Staggering Smite. And is going to make his attack roll at advantage for flanking. So that is a 16 on the first one, and The second one is a 14. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so this will be roll. And you're not resistant or immune to anything, are you?
I am immune to poison and being poisoned.
Cool. Then none of this is poison. That is 42 points of slashing, necrotic, and thunder damage.
He who casts is unconscious.
Very good. Finally. At which point the Death Knight is going to use the rest of his movement. Went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get to there. And that is going to be the Death Knight's turn. Next is going to be Blaze.
I fire magic missile at 3rd level at the Grand Overlord.
The Grand Overlord. He casts Shield, and it negates the magic missile.
Can I cast Counterspell on his shield?
You can cast Counterspell on his shield if you want, yeah?
Wait, no, I can't because I'm casting magic missile at 3rd level. Never mind. I just go...
Okay.
Wow. I would just like to say to him, wow. You kidnapped us all, kept us here, and now you can't even kill us efficiently. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of killing me. And Blaze flips him off, does a peace sign, and backflips off the edge directly into lava, voluntarily failing all of his death saves.
Very well. So Blaze is currently falling down towards the lava.
Blaze would like to actually fly directly towards the lava at his full speed. And then Misty Step with his bonus action into the lava.
You already used your action to cast a spell, I'm afraid, so I know you're wanting to deny him. I know it's a bonus action, but you cannot cast two leveled spells in the same turn. Even if one of them is a bonus action, you can do a cantrip and a bonus action spell, but you cannot do two leveled spells on the same turn.
Okay. Is there any bonus actions I can do then that'll... I don't know. I voluntarily fail all my death saves whenever it comes to it.
Fair enough. At the end of your turn, the Grand Overlord is going to use another legendary action to teleport up onto the wall, because no one takes away the satisfaction of the kill from the Grand Overlord. How dare you? How absolutely dare you? And then we will go to Snow.
Snow, kill me.
Snow, who is... Where's Snow? There's Snow. So you currently have no visual on Tumult.
Snow is gonna keep moving, and then he's gonna cast Suggestion. He's gonna say, "Come out of hiding. I want to kill you." No, I guess he can't do that because that would be an obviously.
Yeah, I think there's not really anything you can do to Tumult, because Tumult. Yeah, because I think with anything
Suggestion
like
is just hearing.
Yeah, Suggestion. No, you need to be able to see. So you magically influence a creature you can see within range.
I missed that. Yeah, you're right.
So it's fine.
But he's gonna hold his action until he sees anything, and then he's gonna attack. You want me to specify to attack?
You're gonna cast a spell, or are you gonna make a weapon attack?
Yeah, a spell or cantrip.
Okay, no worries at all. In which case, it will be the Grand Overlord's turn, and he is going to look down at...
me, sorry.
Sorry?
Is that a spell or a cantrip at me when I take off the invisibility?
When you become visible again, yes.
Okay, right,
Okay.
Or reveal yourself in some way.
It's fine. You'll become visible soon enough. But first of all, Blaze has. So the Grand Overlord is not going to have that.
Can I stab myself in the stomach? Blaze just wants to die.
Oh, Blaze will die. Don't worry. It's just.
Blaze wants to commit suicide. There should be a mechanic that lets you die if you want to die.
It's
Blaze
fine.
just wants to die.
I assume a 29 is going to hit Blaze.
Yep.
Very well. He is casting another 7th level Blight because he's very angry at you, and even though this is probably overkill at this point, he still is going to do it. And you take 52 points of necrotic damage.
That's not enough. That's not
actually
enough to put me full negative of my total hit points.
But it is enough to knock you unconscious, which, for the Grand Overlord, he'll be satisfied with that.
I want the Grand Overlord to know as I fall off the cliff that he still failed and he sucks. Which is what I say as I die. I'm like,
very well.
Failed! And then I'm just lose consciousness, fall into the lava, die horrifically. It's great.
Very well. And the Grand Overlord is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, because he can fly 80 feet. And okay, that is his turn. Next is going to be Tumult.
Okay, so the Batsy come right next to me, like, obviously, you probably know them there. So...
Oh yeah, he can see you.
So I was hoping he'd just leave me alone. I'm not attacking or nothing. So... Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna lose invisibility now. So let's see. Oh, I know. I will cast fog cloud on myself, around myself.
Nope. You cast
so
a fog cloud around
and I'll
yourself.
cast that. So I guess, yeah, it'll be difficult to see, I guess.
Nope, that's fair enough. Okay, so where do I have something for this? There we go. A fog cloud around yourself.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens next. So that's it.
Okay. That is Tumult. So this is a so basically it treats him as being blinded. And let me just check the details on his visions. Okay. Nope. He this actually does affect him. So that kind of screws his legendary action, but either way, we will go to Gregory. who is once more making another death save, and that is a 2. Have your death saves reset again, Gregory, or?
They have. I'm now on 2 failures and 1 success.
It's me. Okay. You're doing that, and then it will be he who casts who needs to make a death save. That's a 9, that's a failure. And then is going to be the Death Knight, which is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. It's going to dash action to get up there. And then is going to be Zno.
So, what can I see anything now?
You can try and attack him, but you'll be at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt at him.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
No, that's a nat 1.
Natural 1, unfortunately. Yeah, the blast goes wide and collides with the wall of the stadium. And then is going to be the Grand Overlord's turn. And, well, your spell is very annoying. So he is going. Nope, that's not going to work. You know what? Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to drop a 6th level fireball directly in front of him.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a dex save, please.
Alright.
Because he's immune to fire, but I'm pretty sure you're not.
Do I get like advantage on that or something?
No, you definitely don't get advantage on that.
14.
Okay. So that is a failure, and you take 34 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to focus on your fog cloud.
Oh yeah. Is that with advantage?
No, unless you have something that gives you unless you've got Warcaster as a feat. That doesn't
Okay.
fall. The fog cloud goes down.
Hello.
So that is the Grand Overlord's turn. Next is going to be Tumult.
So I'll cast another fog cloud.
You're going to cast another fog cloud?
Yeah, I have literally nothing else that I can do. You'll catch
Okay,
me if I run.
He's gonna counter spell because he doesn't want you to be disappearing into fog clouds again.
Oh, what? What?
Yeah.
But even if I cast it on myself, I mean, or just on my area, I'm not really casting it on him. I don't think. I don't really.
No, but counter spell is if you can see a spell being cast, you can just stop it from being cast. And I assume you're not casting fog cloud higher than a level 3.
No.
All right. So yeah, he counter spells you.
Oh, okay. So then, is that my action used up as well?
Yeah, because you tried to cast a spell.
Well, I would just run 30 feet away. So I will go to here.
All right. He's going to make an op attack with his claw. So he gets that to hit with his claw. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And his claw does 30 points of damage.
Okay. Yep, I am now on the ground.
Okay, and you are down. And with that...
Oh, it says I'm dead.
Are you dead?
Yeah.
I don't know if
that's what D&D says. I just put in 30 damage and it says I'm dead, so I didn't even get any saves.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, the crowd erupts into applause as
Am
the
I
grand...
the last one?
You were the last one, other than Snow.
Oh, I thought I was the last one. Okay.
Nope. So the Grand Overlord looks and addresses the crowd and says, "My fiends, my fellow diabolical lords and archdevils, I don't normally like to get my hands dirty in these kinds of things, but rules must be obeyed, and if anyone dares to try and challenge me on that in my own plane, well, I am certainly not going to let that slide. That, however, does leave us with the situation of the winners of this fight, which puts Snow here as the only remaining survivor of our final Battle Royale. So, with that, and the deal that was made within the battle that they would fight each other until one man was standing, Snow, you have the absolute pleasure of returning home to the material plane, and with a snap of his fingers, Snow is whipped out of the arena and is returned back to the land of Anua on the material plane. For the rest of you, we shall put you to work immediately. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah, I'm the director of the Wayfarers League, and I thought I would take this time to tell you a little about who we are and what we do. Each month we have free games. This is not just Dungeons & Dragons, but we've also run games like Honey Heist, Goblin Quest, Shadow of the Demon Lord. We have ideas to run a lot of other various campaigns and systems. So come and check out our events page for all of that. We've also recently launched the Games Masters Academy, which we're all very excited about. If you find that you are lacking confidence in running games for the first time, if you're nervous, we have developed this course where we will fully support you in finding that confidence and learning how to run games so you can go in boldly, knowing what you need to do. If you've already been running games for a while, you can still check out the courses because we have specific topics that we cover through 4 different sessions. So you can come and learn about specific things to help your encounters, specific things about learning homebrew and how you can make your own worlds and integrate that into your games, and so much more. Just check out the website, there's a specific page for Games Masters Academy. We also have our Twitch shows. Homebrew Labs is so much fun. We spend an hour, me, Flayers, and a guest, where we create homebrew material for D&D 5e. We've made monsters, spells, magic items, and what's really fun about it is none of us know what we're going to be making on the day. We literally pull from a hat and build something from prompts. So check that out every other Tuesday. We also have our Games Masters chats where we talk about specific topics as they relate to running games. It's usually myself and 2 or 3 other Games Masters, and it's just a really nice time. We get together to talk about games, and you can bring questions and talk to us directly through the chat. And finally, Flayers has his own show every other Sunday where he takes you behind the Games Masters screen and shows you how he's building a Shadowrun campaign. Really cool, very fun, and he's going to be continuing that on into an actual campaign where you'll be able to watch the show, watch the players from the perspective of the GM. And then finally, I know we've all been waiting to finally have a shirt with the wonderful Wayfarers League logo on it. And now you can! We have got a Redbubble shop. And what's really fun is that I'm going to be putting our little emojis on all sorts of little bits and bobs that you can buy and represent the Wayfarers League. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend you go over to our website, wayfarersleague.com, and click on the little Join Discord button. We have an awesome community that's over there. We talk about all sorts of things, check in during the day. That's where we coordinate all of our games. And honestly, everyone over there is super cool. So come and join us if you are craving an online gaming community with like-minded people. Look no further, just come join us on Discord. It's really a lot of fun. Some of the things you may not actually know about is that we also have a book club that is struggling to really get going, but we are reading a book, and that's pretty fun. We've got people on our Discord that play video games together. We have an Among Us group that occasionally gets together to play. We even have a crap film club where groups get together and they watch really bad movies. They've watched Five-Headed Shark Attack and Pterodactyls versus Cowgirls. And they really have a really great time doing that. So don't waste any more time. Go check out wayfarersleague.com, find all the information there. If you have any questions, just message myself, send us an email, and we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can to help you.